live on YouTube around 4 p.m. EST, Monday, Thursday, Friday. Follow for notifications. Yo, what's up, massive family? Welcome to this live stream. We are playing Formula 1 2015. And we're about to start a season. Let's do this. So, I have recently watched the film Rush. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's a fantastic movie about Formula 1 racing. It's by Ron Howard, and it's about the struggle between James Hunt and Niki Lauda. Highly recommend it. It's really, gotten me into Formula 1 lately, and then Codemasters is kind enough to come and send me this game.
After an eventful pre-season testing, here we are at the first race weekend of the season. Welcome back to Formula 1. The question on everyone's lips is which teams have solved their pre-season issues, and which teams already have the performance to start out as early leaders. The teams will be visiting tracks across 5 continents as they battle it out for both the Drivers' and the Constructors' Championships. What race on the calendar do you think the teams will have a special eye on this year?
Well, I think the teams will be looking forward to the Mexican Grand Prix, which is being held back at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez in Mexico City. It was last run way back in 1992.
This year sees Honda return to the sport, reforming one of the greatest partnerships in F1 history with McLaren. Do you think they can rekindle the success they had during the 80s and the 90s?
It won't be easy, but yes, I think so. It's been a tough few years for McLaren with the loss of Hamilton, Mercedes withdrawing as a shareholder and major investor in the team, and losing technical director Paddy Lowe. This could mark the start of their return to prominence.
You know, I almost picked Honda McLaren, and I wish I did, because we could have been on that road to prominence.
Good. Before we get started, I just want to tell you how much I'm looking forward to working with you. Your success is my success, so let's give it our all. If you need anything, just let me know.
Oh, that's sweet! I pressed triangle for setup, and I had one of my pit crew take me the tablet. Alright, that is fantastic. Let's see. What compound do we want? Honestly, it probably doesn't matter that much. So, just because we're doing a practice run, let me guys explain to you what we're doing. I've been playing this game for a little while now. I received it yesterday, and I played through good ways into a season. However, we are starting a new season, and this is on PlayStation 4. For those of you guys that are not sure what console we're playing it on, it is PS4. And you get to practice for about 15 minutes and get a feel of the track before you actually go and do the real thing, do the real race. I want to stick with the basic tires that they've outlined for us. Thank you very much. Excellent. Let's check out our session info. As you can see, our competitors are already making their rounds around the track, and we are racing for Ferrari. Oh my god, that's awesome. I actually haven't seen this screen before. Live TV feed. Oh, that is sweet. Oh my, you can even change the camera of the car. And you can change cars. That is fantastic. I have never played an F1 game before, and I'm not terribly good at racing games, but I've been having a lot of fun with this one. And we're going to do a drive out. You can either start your lap flying, or you can drive out. It's your choice. I like to drive out. It really gets me to the game. So I'm a big fan of Codemaster racing games. I don't think that I think they've got a sweet spot, is what I'm trying to say. Some games, the mechanics don't feel intuitive, but in Codemaster games, they do. And I also like the rewind feature, because I make a lot of mistakes. Alright, here we go. We're starting this one out. Yeah, we're actually doing what's called a short weekend. Alright, we're doing what we call a short weekend. Otherwise, the practice may be upwards of 60 minutes. But, yeah, we're just going to play in this live stream as long as we can through the season and do as well as we can. Now, I am a beginning driver, so if those of you that like Formula 1 racing and you're looking to get into playing a Formula 1 racing game, or, you know, another game from Codemasters, I don't know what you're looking at, but this should give you a pretty good idea of what you're in for. That was a bad turn on my part. But when I first started playing this game, it felt like a foreign language to me. However, just 40 minutes in, it started to make sense, and I was getting the hang of it. I actually finished a race in first place. Let's see if I can pull off that miracle again. You gotta be careful. You gotta handle this thing like it's a fine date. You don't want to move too fast, but you don't want to move too slow either. You don't want her to think that you're a pansy. No, you see, a pansy and a ninny, they can't ride a Formula One racer. You have to be firm, but have a bit of finesse about it. Now, as you can see, I shouldn't have cut that. I cut that too hard. As you can see, I am pushing these corners as hard as I can. We just overtook someone. We are still in 12th place, however. I probably don't even need this green line anymore, honestly. The first 40 minutes, this green line was vital. This line basically tells you where you kind of want to be and where you should start braking. It's a good guideline to use, but it's also like great at showing you the ropes and getting your feet wet, which is pretty awesome. Something else you'll notice about this game right away is it looks next gen. It looks great. I feel like I'm watching TV right now. It's fantastic, and it's very smooth. It's 60 frames per second. I also had a chance to play it on the computer, and I noticed very little difference between the computer and playing on the PS4. So it's definitely very well optimized. I'm cutting these corners too loose, and it'll be much harder about my corners. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat room. Oh, not the best turn for me. Okay, they're heading into the pit. That'll give me a bit of a chance to catch up and increase my position. Oh, fantastic. Ha 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 ha! I just performed my best lap. So, yeah, I am coming off of a high of watching the film Rush by Ron Howard, and it starred Chris Hemsworth, who was he did a fantastic job. Also, Olivia Wilde, the very lovely, very beautiful Olivia Wilde. She was fantastic in Tron Legacy, and I think that she was fantastic in Rush as well. But as much as I like Chris Hemsworth, I mean, Thor's a badass. I don't think anyone's going to argue that fact. But I think Niki Lauda, the actor that played Niki Lauda, stole the show. He was a fantastic actor, and he really was believable in the part. So you guys are saying, are your favorite tracks Montreal? I don't believe I've played that track yet. I actually restarted my season a few times back when I was testing it on a computer, and I just kept restarting it because I wanted to get it perfect. Now, as you can see, I am not getting it perfect, but I haven't played since yesterday.
The way the car handles is all about weight transfer. When you brake, the center of mass moves forward. When you accelerate, it moves rearward. And when you turn, it is pushed to the outside of the car. More load on each tire equals more grip. So make sure you're smooth with the controls to prevent the weight transfer from becoming too violent.
Now, what my lookout just said is very important. That's actually one of the best features, and I haven't really seen this in a racing game aside from maybe Dirt, which is another Codemasters racing game. I love the Dirt racing games, and also Grid. Grid's very good as well. But, I actually like them better than Forza and Gran Turismo. Although Gran Turismo is king. Don't get me wrong, I'm not disputing that Gran Turismo is one of the kings of racing. But I have more fun playing Codemasters racing games. And I'm using a controller, I'm not using a racing wheel. I'm sure it would be a lot easier with a racing wheel. I wish I had one. But
5 kilos of fuel in the tank, just 5 kilos of fuel remain.
okay, I'm getting off subject. I don't remember what I was talking about just now, but I've got something more important to say. So one of the awesome, oh right, I was talking about my my lookout. what's his, I'm gonna see his exact name. Race director? No. Engineer, that's right. So, you've got an engineer that will alert you when your fuel is getting low, just as a real Formula 1 driver would have, and one thing that would be cool is if in and out of pause menu, it would slow the game down a little bit and prepare me. I'm sure better racers wouldn't need that preparation, but it would be nice. Anyway, your engineer will alert you of your tires wearing down, as Formula 1 racers burn up their tires very easily, especially if you choose a thinner tire, let's say. And this thinner tire will allow you greater speed.
Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
Okay, within the next 2 laps, you're going to stop in the pit stop for fuel. But yeah, not only can you run out of fuel, but your tires can also wear. Certain tires will allow you more traction in the rain, but will slow you down a bit. However, they give you a plethora of different options, so you can really find the perfect balance on your track. And of course, the practice that they give you before each race in each weekend is just paramount in your preparation. This game is all about preparation, not just reflexes, not just perfection, but preparation as well. We're going to head in for the pits in this coming lap. We don't want to run out of fuel. That would be horrible. Okay, we should be coming on the pit fairly quickly. Let's see what you guys are saying. How old is this game? It came out today, actually. This is a brand new game, and it is fantastic. Unfortunately, they do not have the career mode that they had in Formula 1 2014, but not everybody's gonna mind that. Honestly, personally, I haven't played the 2014 Formula 1, and although the career mode sounds awesome, I'm okay with it not being included. As this is fantastic, and I'm having a lot of fun as it is right now. Okay, so we're gonna get fueled up and get a little tune-up, and we'll be back on the track. Arc Trooper asks, so, out of 10, how would I rate it? Honestly, I haven't played enough of it to give a final rating, but so far, and since this is a practice, they're rolling me back in, but so far, from what I've played, I would give it an 8 out of 10, and really I'm only docking those 2 points because they don't have the career mode, which a lot of people liked. I'm sure they might dock it more points than I am for not including the career mode, but honestly, it's a lot of fun, and it's pretty robust. You've got a lot of different teams, a lot of different drivers, and many different tracks. Combining the innovativeness of having this engineer and just the preparation that goes into it, the detail that's in this game, I can't dock it more than 2 points. Okay, so as one of you guys said in the chat room, the option tires will give me more speed. So I'm gonna go with those, although they'll wear down more quickly. As you see, it's got descriptions for each. Option tires, the softest of the 2 available slick compounds. Option tires give the best overall grip, but will wear quickly. So, lifespan 20 laps, and we may even want to replace them before that. Whatever, we're going to put them on. We've got fairly nice weather, and you can even see the track conditions at the top of the screen. We've got 3 minutes remaining. Let's apply that change, and let's get out of here. Let's continue racing. Also, rear view mirrors work. Well, technically they're side mirrors, but still, that is awesome. Okay, let's go to the track, and let's do another drive out.
All clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
Are the controls smooth? Very silky smooth. The camera, when you look left to right, is a little choppy because it's so fast, but honestly, most people prefer the responsiveness over the smoothness of it. And it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me that it's only choppy because it's so fast, and that's a good thing in my opinion. Now, if it was laggy, then that would be a very bad thing, but it is not laggy. It's just very fast. Here, let me give you guys an example. Look at this.
Okay, there's 10 kilos of fuel left. 10 kilos of
Huh. That's strange. It's actually not letting me look left to right smoothly. I don't know. Last time I did do that was on the PC version, so maybe it's a little different on the PS4 version. Also, you have your onboard diagnostic system. Oh, and different camera angles. Jeez, there's just so much to show you. Check this out. So, you've got your basic info, fuel, throttle, and pit. And then you've got damage, and of course, temperature. All of these are very important to monitor. Takes me a little bit to get back in the groove of things. There we are. Alright, let's check out some of the different... Also, you can, there's voice commands. I haven't used the voice commands yet. I don't have my PlayStation Eye plugged in. But you can also, radio your engineer. Let's, ask him about the weather.
Conditions should remain dry. We will keep you informed of any changes to the weather.
Hear that? Conditions should remain dry. And my engineer and pit crew will keep me informed of any changes to the weather. If it starts raining, I can simply dock myself in the pit and change my tires. Boy, I've got to use every last minute to get my head back in the game because I started driving horrid all of a sudden. Massive! Champion is pretty much career mode. Career mode is taken out so they could add commentary and make it more interactive. Mr. Raspberry, thank you. I haven't played the 2014 edition, so I don't know exactly what's changed except for what people have told me. But that sounds perfectly awesome. Like, I am completely okay with that. That sounds great. I love interactiveness in video games, and I don't know, this just feels like a dream come true for people that are humongous fans of Formula 1 racing. If you're a big fan of Formula 1, get this game. Or at least rent it. Whoa, my capture card just went crazy. I don't know if you guys saw that, but my capture card ran into a glitch. Anyway, we're back now. But yeah, that's fantastic. I definitely like the radio options. I think that the radio options are a huge addition to the game. I think I prefer Formula 1 racing in terms of, like, playing racing games. I think I prefer this to, like, standard Drive Club or Forza-style racing. I don't know. I kind of like the track memorization aspect, and I never really liked drifting all that much. I kind of like just cutting corners as much as I possibly can like this. I think this is a very fun and interesting concept. If not a little tricky to get into, it's a bit tricky to get into. I've been having an adjustment period, that's for sure. Okay, practice is finished. Look at those reflections on the car. That's fantastic.
It's been a good day's work for the Mercedes team as their drivers take P1 and P2 in today's practice session.
Yes, Asylum. I do like the Gran Turismo series. I played it a lot on the PlayStation 1. Of course, before that, I played it on... well, I didn't play it. I played Cruis'n USA. That's what it was. Cruis'n USA in arcades and the N64. So, we're going to advance up... Well, before we do, I'm going to show you guys Race Director. So... let's see. There we go. Incidents, drivers. You can look at incidents, and you can see what tires people were using. As you can see, my difficulty is on easy, as I am very new to racing games, so I'm going to break it in slowly. Eventually, I'll work my way up, but I'm going to start with easy. This is the first time I've played Formula 1, and one does not simply treat a Formula 1 race car like any other car. It's very different.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly. We'll soon learn the true performance of these cars out on track. What can we expect to see in the following session?
Well, I think we're all expecting the Mercedes power unit to be particularly strong this year, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them at the front. But I wouldn't discount Red Bull or Ferrari just yet. We know they have the talent and the resources to react to any problem, so although they may be playing catch-up, I would expect them to bring some major upgrades pretty early, maybe before we even get back to Europe.
For those of you that ask, I am using the regular controller and not a driving wheel. Unfortunately, I do not have a driving wheel for the PlayStation 4, but I could definitely see where this game would be more intuitive with a driving wheel. However, it's not bad with the controller at all. Oh god, I ran out of, I gotta keep my throat lubed when I'm doing live streams, and I ran out of water in my big tall water glass, so I had to open up the spray bottle that I use to discipline the kitten that me and my girlfriend have, and I had to dump the contents of the spray bottle into my water bottle, and it does not taste great. Okay, so let's see, what are we going to suggest? I mean, what are we going to select? I'm gonna go with option 2. And here we go. It's just dropping us right into the race. Here we are. Ooh. Okay. Okay, here we are. This is, this is kind of stressful for me. This is my first real thing since yesterday. Okay, we are on the track to overtaking Hamilton. If we can maintain a higher speed than we currently are, I'm gonna see if I can change camera angles for you guys. As you can see, this is a very good looking game, especially at the speeds that you're actually playing at. It's pretty impressive. It may not... oh, crap. It may not look as good as a game like Project Cars, for instance. But I am enjoying myself more than I was when I played Project Cars. It is exactly what it needs to be. There are no frills here. It is just straight up Formula 1 racing. And the thrill that comes along with it. Oh, I keep dipping into the grass. I need to be tighter with my turns. I'm going to start turning earlier. I'm going to turn right now. That wasn't so bad. I'm still behind Hamilton, but I am confident that we can recover. Don't spam Nazi symbols, guys in chat. That's just in bad taste. That is not a good show. Jolly awful show. Bad pool. Massive.
Has been for Mercedes today. They've locked the front row of the grid for tomorrow's race.
They're going to be unstoppable in the race tomorrow. That's if they can stay 1-2 by the end of the first corner, as there are some fast starters behind them.
Massive. Only use wet tires for wet conditions. Okay, so like unless it's like I guess the track wasn't. It looked overcast, so I wasn't quite sure. But you're right. You're right. Unless they explicitly tell me, I'm gonna go for option tires.
The crowd are here, and they're here in numbers for the first race of the season. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. It's a great position for Lewis Hamilton to start the season from, and one that he'll be hoping he can capitalise on and turn into a race win today.
Well, we all know that Lewis has raw speed, and if you give him a fast car, he'll win races. So if he can stay out front by the end of the first few corners, I'm sure he's going to be very difficult to beat.
How does Nico Rosberg go about finding the time he was lacking at the end of qualifying in today's race?
Well, he's got to stay within touching distance of the lead during the first stint, and then look to capitalise as the car becomes lighter and the tyre degradation eases.
I don't know, I think I haven't run into a situation where I need to change tire types in a race, Scott, but can you not? Because he said he would alert me of any weather changes that can happen. Sort of a race strategy. According to the simulations, there is only one viable option from a strategy perspective here. Our strategists are telling us that there are no significant advantages to be gained from the varying strategy. Okay, so we're not going to vary our strategy. There is, no possible gain that we can foresee from our simulations. So we're going to go with our option tires, and we'll have to stop between laps 7 and 8, as I imagine that is either our tire wearing down or us running out of fuel. Anyway, this race is estimated to last 22 minutes, and it is 15 laps. So, let's get started. Let's rock and roll.
Top 2 finish is what we're predicting for today's race.
Okay, this will not be easy for me. I have a lot of difficulty passing other cars without hitting them. Oh, I am sorry. I am sorry.
We need you back in the pits this lap.
Oh, did you hear that? We're in a rough state. Let me check my damage. Ooh, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go to the pits immediately. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. I swear I'll do better.
Flag is clear. Green flag.
It's just, I'm so used to playing games where I'm supposed to crash into the other cars. Okay, let's get our head back in the game. We are definitely the underdogs of this race, but we can turn it around. We can turn it around. We just need to get our heads back in the game and get our forward piece fixed, or rather replaced. I keep bumping them. I keep bumping them. Still, it's a miracle that we're not in the last position.
Okay, watch the aggression, please. We don't want to lose places because of a penalty.
And we have to be very careful of penalties. If we cut corners, if we are perceived as too aggressive, there we go, starting to pick it back up. If we cut corners, if we're perceived as too aggressive, we will be docked points. We do not want to be penalized. Oh, they all passed me. They all passed me. I am much too aggressive. As you can see, they slow down a heck of a lot more than I did. I'm gonna go in the pits and just reflect on the grim reality ahead of me. I won't have much time to reflect on the grim reality ahead of me, though, because my pit crew is far more skilled than I. I'm not sure that you can drift, Lewis. Not in a Formula 1 car. Massive, you look like Kratos driving in that car. Really? Let me see. I'll go back to third person in a minute. Right now my speed is limited. And so is my camera angle.
Speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
I don't see Kratos. Okay, we're gonna be playing the game of catch-up. Thankfully, uh-oh. Whoa. Okay, I spun out for some reason. Thankfully, they'll have to head into the pits as well. I'm sure I will not be the only car to head into the pits. My turning is a lot wider than it felt when I was in practice. I'm not sure why that is. It's probably just nervousness. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get the turning down. I don't know why my turning feels so very different than it did in practice. Was it easier in practice, like purposefully? I don't think that they would make it easier in practice than it is in the actual race. That would kind of defeat the whole point. It must just be my head messing with me. In any case, I do not see any of the opponents. Oh, wait, I do see an opponent in front of me. They have quite a bit of an advantage over me. But we are starting to pick up some slack, which is very comforting. Slow down a little bit on the bend, pick up some speed. This is a very, very tight turn. Okay. We've got a bit of a straightaway here. We're going to use this to the fullest advantage as much as we possibly can. I know, I'm killing the tires.
Being able this lap, you can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I need to watch my temperature. So far, we have no damage. Maybe minor damage, actually. I don't see any damage here.
Car behind is increasing by a significant amount each lap. Good job.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't need your sarcasm, damn it. This is not what we pay you for. Honestly, though, this isn't what they pay me for, so... Oh, God, I do not feel like Chris Hemsworth anymore. I definitely do not feel like Chris Hemsworth. And I'm penalized for corner cutting.
Low chance of rain now. If the situation changes, we'll let you know.
I swear I was doing better yesterday. I swear. Okay, I'm hearing them. I'm hearing them. We are finally starting to catch up to the other racers.
Taking the lead.
And look at that. Hamilton's taking the lead, of course. Of course. Of course he has! You don't even need to radio that to me! Let up a little bit on the bends and throttle as hard as we possibly can, playing some catch-up. Who made this game? This game is developed by Codemasters.
Job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Oh, fantastic. We are improving our lap speed, so we're getting our heads back in the game here. We are keeping relatively the same distance to our opponents as we have been. So we're not losing any ground, luckily. I am going to switch views. Maybe this view will help me a little bit. Help me a little on the turns. I do like our little antenna that we have. It helps me keep on the straight and narrow. Harsh turn up ahead. Let up some slack.
Tire condition seems A-OK to us on the wall here. Let us know if you feel them going off too much.
Okay, cool. Tire conditions are still good. That was a very, very, very hard turn that we made. Wonder how our temperature's doing. Ooh. It wasn't doing so great on that turn, but temperature has since recovered. You know what I feel like right now? I feel like I was the engineer, you know, because I'm good at talking. I'm good at talking, but I'm not so good at driving. I feel like the engineer is back. Like I'm the engineer, and the driver's actually back at the pit being my engineer, and it makes no sense. It's like if I'm a Formula 1 engineer and I had a nightmare where, for some reason, for whatever reason, I was put in
The stewards will give you a penalty.
the driver's seat of a Formula 1 race car. I did need that corner that I cut. I'm going to try not to do it in the future. As you can see, we are zeroing in more than we ever have before. This is very, very good news indeed. We may just win this thing. We have 20 minutes. We have 20 minutes to do this. And if we can actually pull it off, this will be an incredible win from Team Ferrari.
Losing a second of that to you. He's dropping behind. In terms of fuel, we're now at about 75% of our starting load. 75% fuel remaining.
Excellent, we have 75% fuel remaining. Okay, where are they? They've gained a little bit of distance between us. Man, this is a hard game to play and read the chat room at the same time. We cut a corner. Ooh, luckily I don't think we're actually penalized for it for whatever reason. There's the race car. We've had our first sighting of a race car since the beginning of the race. Took a nice wide turn, but at least we didn't have to slow down very much. How's the handling? Fantastic.
The car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race.
Oh crap. You can't change tires in the middle of a race. So we've got to be very careful on our turns. We cannot take them as hard as we have been. Otherwise, our tires just are not going to last us the duration. And they do need to last us the duration, that is for sure. We also need to be careful on these bends that we don't actually loop our tires up on top of the curb, causing unnecessary wear and tear on them. Got you in my crosshairs. And we cut. but we still were not penalized for that. So I guess we're just like playing it really fast and loose and really dangerous. However, it's still within acceptable means. Hey, did you guys ever see that racing movie? It was NASCAR. So it wasn't Formula One, not by a long shot, but I still really enjoyed the Tom Cruise NASCAR racing movie. I thought that that was a very fun movie indeed. Okay, I don't see him oh, I see him in my rear view now. So we've passed our first racer, and hopefully we will not let him pass us again. I just cut corners, and they were not happy about it. It was still a warning. We still have not been penalized.
2 laps away from the next round of stops. I'm going to fit the optional tyre.
Okay, so far so good. Massive, looks like you've got some shaking going on there because of your tires. Yeah, it seems like we do. It seems like we do. You get me worried. You get me worried. Whatever, we got a race to win. Let's check our damage. Our tires are damaged. In fact, they're...
Stevens is next. Just 5 seconds separate you.
Excellent, just 5 seconds separating us. They're not damaged heavily per se. However, we're wearing them down far too much. Okay, I did not use the brakes as much that turn, so hopefully that trend will help us.
You shouldn't have too much trouble for the time being, but the grip is going to start falling away.
Okay, grip is starting to fall away. This is very bad, very bad. I'm letting up.
Worth of spare fuel in the car. You won't be able to run in mix 3 for long with that much, but do burn it if you need to.
Okay, I'm letting up on the braking that I've been doing on the tires, and it seems to be helping with the wear a little bit.
Just moved into first place.
We are coming up on Stevens, and it looks like we will have a successful pass very soon.
Initial fuel load. That's 60% of fuel remaining. Green flag, racing again.
Yes! 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 Woo! Oh, we cut corners, we cut corners. I feel dirty now. The only reason I passed those 2 racers was because I cut corners. You let up on the gas, let up on the gas, come on, come on, come on. Oh. We are maintaining position, maintaining position. And we're coming up on position 14. Hopefully, we'll be able to overtake Hulkenberg. Also, what a badass name that is. Fantastic. Oh, I cut a big corner.
Before hitting the corners, we don't want to get a penalty.
It looks like I am very close to getting a penalty for corner cutting. Man! I bet they're just cussing me out like, oh, god damn it, mate! We're gonna lose this whole race because of this rookie new driver! Well, we're not playing a rookie new driver, we're playing an actual real-life driver on the Ferrari team. It makes me wish I knew more about Formula One than just the movie Rush and what I read on Wikipedia. That was another corner, but it didn't count as a cut for whatever reason. Listen to the crowd cheer. That's what we live for! Aside from the, you know, need for speed. Tippy tap on the brakes a little. There we are. As you can see, we are vastly improved since the beginning of this race.
Rosberg's in first place.
We are in position 9, which I believe is the requisite we were trying to hit. If we can just keep this position for the rest of the race, I believe we'll move on further into the season. However, we're not going to stop here. We're going to do as best as we can. We're very close to position 8 and 7. My engineer is trying to give me some hints and telling me when to pass number 7, when my best chance is. I didn't hear him, but I have a feeling he was talking about this little area right here. Excellent. We are now in position 7 ourselves, and we're coming up on position 6. F1, Formula Cutting, Corner Cutting 15. Yeah, that's how I'm playing the game. I know. I'm bad. That's not how you play Formula 1, Massive.
Okay, we're halfway through our fuel load. Halfway.
We are at the 50% mark for our fuel capacity. We will need to be docking in our pit before too long and gathering some fuel. So we need to get as big of a lead as we possibly can. I just dragged our tires through the grass, and it was not good for our speed. Yeah, if you guys,
Window closing. The pit window is closing this lap.
if you guys are getting like low video quality,
Consensus around the garage is they're not looking great, and I don't think you're going to get much more out of them.
oh crap! Did you hear what he said about the tires? We're not gonna get much more out of him. Damn it! It's not great. Not looking great. That's very bad because we still have 5 more laps to go. This certainly has the odds stacked against us. This will not be an easy race for Team Ferrari. The video quality will vastly improve once like the stream is over and it's uploaded to YouTube. Live streams just have low visual fidelity and low visual quality. That's just unfortunately like because it's a live stream. That's how live streams are. I can definitely feel the grip slackening with my tires. We are coming up on position 4. My tires are becoming more and more damaged before my eyes. The Street Fighter beta is not free. You may be able to sign up for it, but at the moment, as far as I know, you can only get into the beta by pre-ordering Street Fighter 4. Ooh, that was close. Whoa, 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 whoa. I almost spun out. I nearly lost control on that bend. Excellent, excellent. Position 4 is within my sights. We can do this, guys! Ha ha ha! I am feeling very, very confident about this race. Although I am, at the same time, very worried with my tires' conditions. You know, I am really happy that Codemasters was, like, kind enough to send me this game, because I was not going to try it. Although, I was curious about... I almost...
Behind has newer tires. Car behind on newer tires.
Crap. Car behind has newer tires. I was considering getting the 2014 version before I knew there was a 2015 version, back when I watched Rush, like a week or two ago. Crap. Crap.
The car behind is running on 4 amps and makes 3. He's going to attack.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. I know what you're getting at. You want me to go back to the pit?
5th, P5.
Alright, we're gonna go back to the pit. We're gonna dock real quick. But, yeah, I'm glad they sent it to me because I am enjoying this far more than I would have thought that I would enjoy it. I'm having a blast. Oh, they do change my tires. I just can't change my tire type. Fantastic, let's do this thing! Haha! No, I'm
Look after these tires now.
using a controller, no wheel, no driving wheel. You know what? I shouldn't have pit. I shouldn't have pit. I should have just like kept racing and see if I could make the 3 laps I had to go on the tires that I had. Come on, come on, come on, baby. Yes, 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 yes. Yes! Woo! This is most certainly not a bad game. I'm sorry, I actually can't read your name. I can't take my eyes off the track, but it's definitely not. It's actually fantastic. The cool thing is, I cut a corner. The cool thing is that now I can drive reckless again, without regard for my tires, because no matter how much damage I put them through, they're definitely going to last 3 more laps, less than 3 laps to be exact. We are in position 9, so we have a lot of catching up to do. However, with how reckless I can be on my tires, I think it was most certainly worth it. Fantastic, we're coming up on position 8. Oh. We have 2 more laps to go. It is crunch time. We have no room to fool around. Yeah, I am shocked that I'm enjoying this. Not because I thought it was going to be a bad game, but because, I don't know, I thought I wouldn't enjoy it. I bought Forza Day 1 Edition for the Xbox One, and I just did not have fun with it. I put in my time. It's a great game. Forza is fantastic, but I couldn't enjoy it. I put in time, I played, I practiced. However, oh crap. Okay, we're staying out. Doesn't look serious. Yeah. I just did not enjoy Forza, but I'm enjoying this a lot, actually.
Okay, this is Jeff. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards will award your penalty.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry. I'm failing you, Jeff. I'm sorry. Oh, but yes. It's probably because I enjoy Codemasters' other racing games so much. I think Codemasters are pretty awesome developers. Granted, I didn't enjoy their last Grid game. Their latest Grid game was probably my least favorite of their racing games, but this certainly makes up for the most recent Grid. Is this game worth getting, and is it the best racing game to buy? Well, Mr. Pendergrass, that completely depends on if you like Formula 1 racing. I didn't even know that I'd like playing Formula 1 racing, but it's fantastic, and it's a great racing game. Honestly.
Softer braking, your brakes are overheating. If you keep this up, it could become a problem.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Jeff, but yeah, I highly recommend this. It looks like you'd get a lot of replayability out of it too, with all the drivers and teams that you have at your disposal. And there's a lot of maps. There's a lot of courses that you can memorize. And of course, there's multiplayer. Of course, that goes without saying. I definitely would say this is probably the best Formula 1 racing game out there, and one of the best racing games out there, period, at the moment. Of course, Drive Club is free on PSN. This is not. It'd be pretty sweet if this was. But I mean, they deserve the $60. They deserve it. They made a good game. It'd be cool if PlayStation could have given them a stimulus package where they could subsidize it and make the game free. Oh, damn, yeah, Need for Speed Underground! Looks like they're making another Need for Speed Underground, by the way. We're on the last lap. Wow, he's falling back around 3 seconds a lap. That's awesome information. Jeff, thank you.
Looks like there's about 25% of fuel remaining in the car from our initial fuel load. That's 25% remaining.
That was a very bad move on my part. That was the worst turn of the race for me. And I was just about to overtake them. We can still do it. We can still overtake them if we are smart about it. If we're not smart about it, we will lose this race. This is our time to shine. The turns is where we dominate. We cut them harder and we cut them faster. Sometimes we even cut corners, but But yeah. Excellent. We usurped a few positions. Oh. That was an illegal overtake. Damn. Damn. Oh, God. I'm really letting my team down, though, with my disrespecting the track. I do what I want. I do what I want.
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Excellent. The incident was cleared just before the end of the race. I'm sure that was very stressful for my team. Still, it wasn't a bad race.
And that's a win for Nico Rosberg at the Australian Grand Prix here in Melbourne. What a result for this German driver.
What a fantastic result for Nico. He'll be so happy to start the season on such a positive note.
It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time, though, goodbye.
Wait, objective failed. What? Objective failed? What? What was my objective? We didn't do that bad. There were 20 positions. I mean, we didn't win. We didn't win. But oh, look at this. It's just filled with me. It's filled with me. Warning, 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 warning. At least we're only. Wait, we weren't even docked once, were we? We were just warned. Huh. This guy was docked. We weren't. Interesting. Damn, it looks cool. Ooh, look at that. That is when we lost the front of our race car. This is a replay of the match we were in. As you can see, the graphics are pretty damn good. Oh, that's when I bumped. Oh, that is brutal. That's when the damage was, like, irreparable and we had to go into the pit. We just could not continue like that. Jeff was very, very disappointed in us. I should have started out slower. I definitely should have started out slower. You had to finish above Hamilton. Thank you, James. Thank you. And we didn't do that. We had to finish in the top 3. Damn. Well, can we continue the season? Looks like we're going into weekend 2 practice, Malaysia. Massive, when you turn right, keep the tires on the green thing, and when you turn left, keep the tires on the green. Oh, you're right. For some reason, mentally, I was following the green thing too much, and I was having it be the center of my vehicle, and that was my mistake. Hell yeah, Ryan! I would definitely be sponsoring Mountain Dew Doritos and Screaming Sicilian Pizza.
This weekend, we're at Kuala Lumpur for the Malaysia Grand Prix, and we're starting off with today's practice session. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the action. So after the first race, how do you think this season will compare to previous years?
Well, I hope that we're in for a fantastic season. The Mercedes team have certainly come out of pre-season testing the strongest, which is all well and good, but it's the racing where the pace really counts. It's always difficult to predict, therefore, who's going to come out on top.
The new regulations for this year say goodbye to the somewhat unique nose designs that we saw on the 2014 cars.
The 2014 changes were brought in to promote safety, but I don't think it was anticipated how the teams would exploit the regulations. This year, those regulations have been tightened up to give us a more traditional look to the noses on the 2015 cars.
That's a cool bit of trivia. Okay, it's overcast. We're in position 8th. Let's take a look at our setup. Thank you, good sir! Prime tires, the hardest of the 2 available slick compounds. Prime tires give good overall grip and offer greater longevity than other than options. I think the circuit, it's not wet enough to use intermediate. So we'll go with prime as is suggested for us. Thank you. Let's take a look at our session info. Objective 6th, we can definitely make it up to that. Track status, we are ready. 7 out of the 20 cars are on the track at the moment. These are our rival drivers, and what a beautiful car this man has. Look at this. This is a fantastic looking car. I love the colors. Reminds me of the Black Power Ranger. Ooh, I like these colors too. This is very nice stripes. This is McLaren Honda. No, that's Mercedes. Mercedes, my mistake. Okay, track is a bit busy now, but whatever. Let's get out there. Let's drive out.
Just yet. Track is still green. Try and take it easy for the first couple of laps.
Okay, so I'm going to take Jeff's advice,
Track is pretty busy right now.
and I'm not going to push the car. Damn, look how fast we went. This is awesome. I'll have to download the F1 race because I do not actually have... I mean, I'll have to purchase it somewhere because I don't have cable. This is the first time I'm actually playing on this this map. I have played the last map many times, as I was not satisfied with my standing, so I would just keep restarting it over and over again back when I was playing the game yesterday. This is certainly a tricky track. Has some very sharp turns and some nice curves and bends. Has a good bit of variety, actually. I can't imagine how difficult it is to actually design these tracks. An immense amount of math and science must go into the production, or the planning stage at least. We have a hard bend here. Take it nice and easy. And back up into the throttle. Good stuff, good shot. We're not opening up our car completely as per our engineer Jeff's suggestion. Hey, cool. Some of you guys are having your first live stream today. Welcome. Welcome, everybody, to the massive live stream of F1 2015. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I know I am. I do not play sim racing games often, actually, Antics. This is the first time I'm actually playing a sim racing game since Forza on the Xbox One when that came out, which is over a year ago now. Technically, actually, it was when I played Drive Club, but Drive Club still is not as much of a racing sim as Forza is. So, last time I played one was over a year ago. However, I play racing games fairly often, just not racing sims, as I'm not particularly good at them.
This track is going to take a while for the track to rubber in, assuming it does at all. Heavy rains are very common in this climate, so the track is cleaned quite often.
Whoa.
We need to be prepared for all types of rain, so let's try a number of different setups.
Okay, I'm gonna start opening up the car now. But yeah, this is the first racing sim that I've actually enjoyed. I don't know if the other Codemaster games are racing sims. If they are, then I've enjoyed those before this. Answer me this, guys. Ooh, that's bad. Is Project Gotham a racing sim? I enjoyed that. But if neither of those are racing sims, then this is the first racing sim that I've really enjoyed. And I'm not counting PS1 games, because I would not call those racing sims.
We shouldn't see any rain, but if a storm front does appear, then we'll let you know.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. I really love how they allow you to practice on these tracks before you actually start racing. This is huge for me because most racing games just throw you into a track willy-nilly. No, I like to practice on my tracks and get the memorization down. And that's pretty realistic, I think. And of course, depending on like the length of the weekends that you pick for your season, you could be practicing upwards of 60 minutes or more. So you would really get the tracks down pat before you actually go in for your serious 20-minute race. I also really enjoy how long these races are. I think it's just so different. It's really different. I've never played a racing game like this before. I've never played a Formula 1 racing game before. This is my first time, and it's just awesome how different it is. I see you guys are saying in the chat room, get 6th place. Yes, we need to get 6th place. And we have 15 minutes to do so. Let's see. God, it's so hard reading the chat room while I'm driving. Yep, Project Gotham was the shit back on the Xbox 360. Like, people loved that game, and I could see why. I didn't own it, but I played it at a friend's house, and it was a lot of fun. Oh, that was bad. Now, I know this game wasn't the best, like, critically received game, but I really enjoyed the open world procedure. Oh, it wasn't procedurally generated. I really enjoyed the open world racing game. I don't remember what it was called, but it was... God, it came out like 6 years ago now? That was a bad cut. And you played in this post-apocalyptic environment. It was open world. You could go to different objectives, go to different races, go to different time trials. And it was just fantastic. It was a lot of fun to just drive around in. I want to say I started with an F. I want to say Fuse, but that wasn't it. That was a co-op game that came out on the PS3. A co-op action game. Oh god, what was it?
You've only got about 5 kilos of fuel remaining now, Lance. 5 kilos of fuel.
Damn, that corner is brutal. I need to start watching my minimap. I don't have the map memorized yet, so I've got to look what's coming ahead of me. Do I support the consumption of cannabis? Yes I do. I think if people want to smoke it, they should be allowed to. There have been plenty of scientific studies, and cannabis is way safer than cigarettes, and cigarettes are legal. I think it's really scummy how the DEA actually groups it in with meth and cocaine. Oh, that was awful. That was awful of me. Went up on the dirt. But yeah, it's just silly. And each state that has made it legal has been making so much money. And they've been the states have been making a ton of money, and they're able to take that money and put it into the education system. What is worse? Our American education system failing and being under budgeted, or people smoking this harmless drug recreationally for relaxation and enjoyment? Obviously, marijuana is Satan, and schools don't need that extra money. Our American schools are just perfect the way they are, sister. Yes. Seriously though, where's the pit? Because I haven't seen the pit yet. And that wasn't... Fuel! Thank you. It was Fuel. I love Fuel. Carmageddon was badass too, and I can't wait for the new Trackmania that's coming out. I'm definitely going to be playing that on stream, and that'll be an easy game for you guys to join up and play with me if you want to. We can like rent our own server and stuff for the new Trackmania. But yeah, it was Fuel. That was the game I was thinking of. It was kind of Mad Maxy. In fact, I would very often pretend I was in Mad Max, put on some Motorhead, put on some Megadeth, or some classical music and go all psycho and just go all psycho on the landscape. Do some sick tricks, some sick stunts. It was just a lot of good fun. Whoop, 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 whoop. No, you don't lose any brain cells on dope or marijuana or cannabis, Mary Jane, whatever the kids are calling it on the street these days. Scientifically, marijuana does absolutely nothing harmful. Although, of course, it... Jesus. I'm going to use the rewind feature. Although, of course, it can, like, cause lung problems. Like anything else. Well, I mean, it depends how you, like, take it in. And what you just saw was the rewind feature. I'm going to actually use it again because I didn't do it right. What do I think about gay marriage? I think that they're people. I think that homosexual people are people, and they should be treated as such. Now, this is an awesome feature that is in a lot of Codemaster games. You can rewind and fast forward time and look at the exact moment that you messed up. There it is. There it is. He hit us from the back. So we're going to rewind and go as far back as we can. I think that this would probably be a pretty good place. But yeah, they're humans. They should have rights. They should be allowed marriage just as anyone else. They should have every bit of rights as anybody has. It's just that marijuana is like better for you than alcohol is, actually. Anyway, alcohol is legal. It's just like the prohibition of alcohol and the banning of gay marriage. Like, gay marriage is now legal everywhere. Marijuana will be legal everywhere eventually. It's just all these old fuddy-duddies that are from the archaic way of thinking that really doesn't belong in a modern society. Alright, we are good to go, so let's play. Look at that. Whoa, holy crap, what? Oh. I fast-forwarded. I did not press play. I meant to press play, but I fast-forwarded. I was like, what the heck is going on? Oh, marijuana can lead to use of more lethal drugs, so can alcohol. You don't blame guns for killing people. You don't blame marijuana. Well, you don't give so can alcohol. Alcohol can harm young developing brains. You don't give alcohol to people that are underage. You wouldn't give marijuana to people that are underage. Really, the best defense for marijuana is just alcohol. There's nothing wrong with consuming alcohol now and then. People that consume alcohol on a daily basis even can lead constructive lives as long as they, as long as they pace themselves. I know a lot of people that just take a sip of whiskey, like every night when they're kicking their feet up and relaxing. Excuse me! Okay, so I'm pressing X. Oh, X is just play. Okay, so circle should bring us here, right? What? Okay, I don't understand what's going on with this. I press circle and it takes me out of the rewind.
We've been given a 5-place grid penalty. 5-place grid penalty.
What the heck is going on here? Maybe we press square. Okay, I pressed square. I'm an idiot! I thought square would exit the flashback, but circle is what exits the flashback. Anyway, this is an awesome feature, and I could have presented the feature better, but it's amazing. It saved my ass so many times in dirt. Like, some people think it's cheating. That's okay. If you think it's cheating, you don't have to use it. But honestly, I would just rather, like, rewind than have to do the whole thing over again because of one little mistake. I don't know if I'll stream Fuel. It's a pretty old game. I might, because I still like go back to it every now and then and play it, just because it's just such a good open world racing game, and it is the only racing game that looks like Mad Max until Mad Max comes out this year, which will be pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to that game. I do not speak Finnish now. Scott yelled, "Square! Massive! You imbecile!" Yes, I also, to be fair, my microphone is covering some of my screen because it has to be in front of my mouth. So, Square was covered by my microphone a little bit. Still, that was a very derp moment for me. Yes, the YouTube delay is insane. However, I have seen some alpha and beta builds of the new YouTube live streaming platform, and it will be vastly improved. It's actually very impressive what they're doing, and I can't wait to start using it. Hopefully, they'll opt me into one of their, beta, programs, and I can test it out with you guys and read your comments closer to real time. Damn it. Rewind!
This is the last kilo or so of fuel.
Whenever I see Rewind, it just reminds me of Charlie Brown. You remember the character Rewind? That was fun. It was a good show. Good movies, too. Do they still... I don't have cable, so do they still play Charlie Brown specials around Christmas and Halloween time? Because those are just the most chill things to just watch with your family. You can watch with anybody. You can watch with your parents, if you have brothers or little sisters or anything. It just brings people together, and they're wonderful. I don't know about the new Peanuts movie. I don't know about that. I didn't like the modern music that they used. It felt very out of place for me. We'll see. We'll see. But I love the old specials. I think they're fantastic. Hopefully... Yeah, we got... Wait, how much time do we have left? I'm gonna rewind for that too. I would like to proceed to the next race. Let's see if I can do that from the start menu. Let's see. Let's return to garage. And hopefully just start the race. I'm okay with practice at this point. Track status busy. Session info. How much time do we have? We have 1 minute 15 seconds remaining. Okay. Let's just get back out there.
Engine fired. We're set.
And instead of going out the normal way, I'll show you guys what happens when you just fly out. Alright, so check it out. You can exit through the pit, or... Oh, it didn't give me the option. Never mind. It just... Okay, so... This is the coolest way to leave your garage. Or your garage. You can leave the garage this way, or you can be teleported onto the track at the necessary speed to keep up with the other drivers. One is faster, but one is more cinematic. I prefer the more cinematic one. It really gets me into the mood. Gets me into the groove, the feel of things. And... aside from looking really cool, it serves a purpose. For me, that slower transition just gives me a better bearing on the speed that I'm going at. What do I say about homophobic people? I would just say that it's sad that... I mean, you can believe in whatever you want to believe in. Just don't hurt other people. That's just wrong. Show some humanity.
In a sign of things to come this weekend, the Mercedes drivers have topped the timesheets in today's practice session.
Yep. Uh-oh! Massive playing a racing game! Massive, you crash go-karts. Why would you play Formula 1? Jesus, you're gonna kill someone. Let's advance to the race. Stream up time, 1 hour, 11 minutes. We have just enough time to get in one more race, it looks like. F1 2015.
Sit back and put your feet up as we head into qualifying here in Kuala Lumpur. Over the next few minutes, we'll find out who's got pace in the car and who hasn't. Last year we saw a wonderful race here in Malaysia, and I'm expecting another fascinating weekend to come here in Kuala Lumpur.
Well, there are at least 3 or 4 other drivers that could be strong contenders for a front row start tomorrow. So it's difficult to predict who will come out on top, but it's certainly going to be an exciting qualifying session today.
Remember, guys, when in doubt, just remember we should all be cool to each other, and life's short. We may as well enjoy it. So, let's see. Select a compound. I'm just gonna go with option. Should be good. Well, you know, it's a little overcast, but whatever. I don't think it's rained. At least to my knowledge, it hasn't. It could start raining, though. Still, if I remember correctly, this is just our final trial run. So, I'm gonna try to do as good as I possibly can. We have to beat Hamilton. And there's his ghost. We're keeping good pace. Unfortunately, there should be a turn coming up, and that is where we will probably be broken. No, we're still doing good. We're making good time. Hamilton isn't too far into the lead. And I'm feeling pretty good about this race. And we have passed Hamilton. I'm sure he'll pass us again. But whatever. I'm in good spirits. Jade says I picked the wrong tire. You're probably right. If it starts raining, I'm screwed. So I should have picked the second option, actually. In my opinion, I should have picked the second option. Crap. He's still behind us. He's still behind us. We can still do this thing. Honestly, it's so much easier with 0 cars in the track. I have such an issue with hitting other cars. Damn! Hamilton has passed us. Okay, going back in full throttle. Full throttle. I can see him in my rear view mirrors. Ha ha ha! We have beat him! And also made our best lap. This is your qualifying session to determine where you start in the grid. Oh, thank you, Ghost. Hopefully we start pretty far up. That looks like a Fallout character. Oh, that was cool. That was cool.
For the team and Sebastian Vettel. He's put in the fastest lap of the session, and he's on pole.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that. He's worked hard for it and deserves the result. He'll now turn his sights to tomorrow for what should be a very exciting race.
Fantastic! We have scored faster than any other racer on the teams, and we are in position number 1. This should definitely help us with not hitting any other racers and causing apocalypse and Armageddon. So, what a day! What a lovely day! Let's continue. I do move my body when I turn the controller, yeah. Damn good lap. Thank you, Feds. Question is, what tire should I choose? Should I go back with the option which I used for that amazing lap? I did pretty good with that tire. I liked the handling it gave me.
Good afternoon and welcome from Sepang, where the cars and drivers are getting ready to start the Malaysia Grand Prix. A strong qualifying performance from Sebastian Vettel yesterday sees him start today's race on pole. He should be feeling really positive about his chances of winning here, shouldn't he?
He was driving on another level yesterday, so it wouldn't be a surprise if he just pulls away from the field and is untouchable. But as we know, anything can happen in Formula 1, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Nico won the last race with a performance that Toto Wolff called a drive of true class. He seems really at home in this Mercedes team, and it's from that platform that he's able to put in these great performances.
Nico certainly had the edge over Lewis last time out, and he'll want to put one over on his teammate again today. Don't underestimate the mind games that are going on between these pair as they battle it out for supremacy.
I think we should go with the second tire option. Also, this is the highlight of the game. How fantastic is this? This is awesome. Like, oh, this is better than career mode. I love, like, how personal they make this campaign. This is great. Our strategists are telling us that there's no significant advantages to be gained from varying the strategy here. Let's see what they say about... Oh, starting tire is locked. Okay, we'll have to use this. That's alright. Let's do it. Race time, roughly 23 minutes, 32 seconds. Let's do this, guys. I need some 80s montage music. Oh, crap. Can I restart that? I didn't realize it was starting so quickly. Okay. Here we go, here we go. As he said, robust but fair. We can do this. We can do this. Ha ha ha! Okay, we're starting off with good speed. We're getting kicked a little bit. But we're still okay. We're still alright. I am confident that we can make it back to position 1. Roseburg is in the lead, but we are slowly but surely closing the gap. And if we do turns like we did last race, we should be able to regain our rightful throne. We need to make our turns very sharp and cut. We need to make our turns as cut as Chris Pratt was in Jurassic Park. I mean Jurassic World. Light rain within 5 minutes. Crap. So far, we've got a pretty good lead on the other drivers, and it looks like we are maintaining that lead even through that slow bend that we took. Things are looking bright for our team. The other drivers are closing the distance. However, with some smart maneuvering, we can definitely maintain our lead. Please, 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 please. Yes, yes, yes! That was tough, but we are maintaining our position. Fantastic. Oh damn, the new Doritos commercial has I'm Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler. I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs of all time. Yep, just like you said, the faster you enter a corner, the faster you will exit it. That's why I wait as long as I can before going into more of a turning stance. Excellent, excellent. Good job, good job. Let's keep it up. This is such an underdog story. If we can actually win this race after brutally butchering our first race of the season, then that will be fantastic. As you can see, we are putting a lot of distance between us and the opposing racers with each bend that we take. Our end game definitely lies with these turns. Okay, I'm gonna rewind because I was looking at the chat room while I was taking that turn. That was really bad, really awful of me. Let's look at a different angle. Okay, this is a good place to rewind from. Hey, you guys excited for Pixels? I'm not sure how I feel about it. It is an Adam Sandler film, but I like Peter Dinklage, and I love video games, so I'm gonna keep my hopes low, but I'm still definitely going to see it. My girlfriend's pretty excited for it, so that obviously ramps up my excitement for it as well. Nice. Look at that turn. That puts some distance between us and the other drivers. That turn, however, was awful. Awful turn. Let's see how our damage is.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Hopefully we can catch up to Roseburg.
Be mindful of the conditions. The track is getting wetter. I recommend you stay out for now, though. We'll be much slower if we move on to inters this early.
As he said, we're going to stay out and we will not change our tires for a good little while.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
And that is how you do a turn. Bridging the gap, putting less and less distance in between us. Rosenberg, I mean, I keep wanting to call him Rosenberg. Roseburg must be getting a little nervous. We are neck and neck with him.
Through sector 1. Faster through sector 1.
Oh, if only I didn't bridge up on the grass. I need to be a little tighter with my turns. I'm a little too wide at the moment. A little too wide on the turns. You can't be that wide when you're on the turns in a Formula 1 race. If you're that wide on the turns in a Formula 1 race, you just be setting yourself up for disappointment. Seriously though, we're not doing that bad. We're doing a lot better than we were this time last race. This time last race we were still playing catch up. But now, we're in the first position. Oh crap. That was illegal. I did not realize that was illegal. I'm trying to let up on the gas so he can pass me. Oh, you dick! That was illegal! Okay, let's try this. I'm trying to allow him to pass me.
Happy with your creative interpretation of track limits. They've given you a 5-second time penalty.
Crap. Oh. We're not doing great, we're not doing great. We've got a penalty, and he is in first position. We can still do this. We can still do this. As you can see, the track does have condensation. This is the beginning of the race, yes. No, I have not given up on Destiny. Wait. Minhal Akbar, were you, like saying, hopefully I gave up on Destiny? Okay, I was reading the chat room, so I gotta rewind a little bit. Let's rewind. Okay. What Destiny is doing to their player base is definitely incredulous. It's not right. And it is very unfortunate. That was illegal, I bet. No, they're not. They're not docking me for it, apparently. Okay, that was a decent turn, but we need to tighten up our game a little bit. There we are. Oh, fantastic. Thank goodness for this bit of a long stretch we got. It was a nice little break.
Is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
We're really being hard on our tires.
We're gaining on the car ahead through sector 2. Sector 2.
Ha! Jeff, you were certainly right. I've got to rewind. Oh, God.
Next. Let's try to get through.
Okay. Jesus. What I need to have is Google Glass, so I don't have to look away from the game that I'm playing to read the comments. I could just use Google Glass and I could see the comments in like a heads-up display. That would be sweet. That would be so awesome. I don't know how I'm going to read you guys' comments when we're playing Oculus games. Maybe I'll have to have someone read the comments to me. Okay, we're starting to catch up on Roseburg. We are lap 4 out of 14, soon to be lap 5 out of 14. He has...
It's close to 5/10 of that fast than you.
Yeah, he's a good racer, that's for damn sure.
Okay, about a quarter of our starting fuel has now been used, so that's 3/4 remaining. 3/4. Bottas is struggling to keep up with your times. He's falling back by a second a lap. 1 second a lap.
Fantastic, 1 second a lap. We had a bit of a rocky time there, but I'm not going to rewind for that. We're just going to have to drive a little better. Excellent, excellent. We just have to be very cautious and keep it up, and I will only look at the comments on straightaways. Like right now. Oh, God damn it. Let's see. I'll just pause it when I read the comments. I will play the Taken King, yes. Yeah, I don't really do shoutouts during live gameplay, because It just turns into a shout-out fest, and it's supposed to be about the game, and, like, just us hanging out and having fun. I, like, answer questions and stuff like that, and talk to you guys a lot, as often as I can, while still playing a video game. And I think that's more important than shout-outs are.
Okay, I'm sure you can feel it already, but we're starting to notice some time wear now. They should be good for a while longer, though.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to notice it. You're right about that, Jeff. Oh, that turn. That turn is brutal. Okay, we're still good, we're still good. We're slowly putting distance between us and third place. Definitely need to work some magic to catch up to first. I am shocked that that cut was not illegal.
Okay, the pit window has opened. Pit window now open for you.
Pit window is open, but we're not going to be taking it just yet. We have more distance to cover before I'd feel safe about going into the pit lane. We're really working for that first place.
Okay, at this rate, we'll finish with a little extra fuel, so you have some in hand to run a faster engine mode for a bit.
Oh, fantastic.
1 second lead over the car behind. Be on it. Right, we're getting very close to the crossover point now. Stay up.
Okay, read some comments. Let's see. Graphics are not shed gamer to the max. Live streams because of the bit rate and unfortunately just the transcoding is not good enough in live streams to have it look as good as it would when you're actually playing it, or even if it was just a video. Live streams look about half as good as actual videos do, not to mention that you may not have it running at 1080p. Once this video is actually posted, it'll look a lot better than it does in the live stream, but I assure you, it looks fantastic. It is almost impossible to run a stream at 1080p 60 FPS, which is what would be necessary to illustrate like what a good-looking game this is. People's internet just can't handle 1080p 60 FPS at the moment. It's too intensive. 720p 60 FPS is pushing it for most individuals. Ooh, that corner still. We have an awesome lead on him. We stayed at a roughly fair speed the entire time. I'm going to go one more lap without going into the pit. I see position number 1. He's not too far away from myself. Fantastic. Position, or former position number 3 just went into the pit, which is good for me. Ha! Fantastic! We are leading the race. We are in position 1. P1 was given up by Roseberg, who had to head into the pit. We're going to put as much distance between us and the other drivers as possible. That way, once this lap is finished, we'll be able to head into the pit without too much worry of opposition. What game is this? This is F1, Formula 1 Racing 2015. Google Fiber is certainly the future, and I can't wait for everyone to have it. Right now, it's such a monopoly that ISPs have. It's unreal and it's sad. Another monopoly are cell phones. I barely use my cell phone. Barely.
Box this lap.
Yet I have to pay like $60, $70 a month. And I have the absolute lowest plan I could get. I don't use it for $60 or $70 worth. In the future, I'm sure it'll be just laughable, these $100 a month plans. Sure, I mean, you can do that if you want to, but it being the standard will just be... I could have done that better. $100 a month, $70 a month, having that be the standard, the relatively only option that a lot of people have, is just ridiculous. Pay as you go is far better for most people, like myself. Granted, like I said, a lot of people need those unlimited data plans. I don't even have that. I have the lowest you can get, and I'm paying like about $70 a month, and I barely even use it. Alright, we'll be heading into the pit this time around. No, we will not. No, we won't. I'm going to be pushing it one more lap. I want to get some more distance between us. We are in P1, and I don't want to lose that. As you can see, we have a lot of distance between us and the other racers. Looks like the pit window is about to close, unfortunately. We may have to go the entire race without it. Read some comments real quick. Let's see. This is not a Turismo game. The game mechanics, I don't know if they're the same because I haven't played the latest Gran Turismo. That was on the PS3, right? Yeah, I haven't played the latest Gran Turismo. So I couldn't tell you. I can say that the game handles very, very well, and it's a joy to play. I'm not very good with sim racing games, just because I don't find them enjoyable enough to continue playing, to get good. But I've been having a blast with this. I was shocked. I was expecting myself to hate this game. Not hate it. Not hate it. I was expecting it to be a good game. However, I wasn't expecting that I would enjoy it. But it really surprised me. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm gonna do that again. What's good for capturing gameplay? I do not suggest Elgato. No way. No way. That's the worst capture card I've had out of 4 capture cards. I would suggest getting the SC512-N1 or N-1. SC512N-1. That is the best capture card out there. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the only capture card out there, because that's the only capture card without planned obsolescence.
Don't let those tyres catch you out. They're looking fairly worn now. We don't think they've got much left to give, so be careful.
Yeah, these tires do not have much left to give. I can feel my car shaking. I have no choice but to head into the pit. Unfortunately, someone's gaining on me in P2.
I'm seeing puddles now, and their dry tyre isn't capable of moving that water out of the way. Looks like we're around the crossover point for the intermediates.
Okay, and we're in the pit now.
Release.
All you have to do become, like, moderators are just, like, they're personally chosen by me, of course, and, with suggestion by my current moderators.
Just driving if you cross over into the track.
But, yeah, all of my current moderators, to give you an idea, are, like, very trusted, massive family members that have been viewers for quite a while, and I watch the chat a lot.
50% of our starting fuel remains.
And I use like what I see in the chat to determine if that person would be good with like helping keep this community awesome. And input from the current moderators as well. Asking definitely does not like raise the qualification. I mean, asking it definitely does not help the qualifications. Because you don't need to. You don't need to. It's not like I forget. Oh, God. Oh, that was a bad turn. Coming out of that pit, I just... painful. Still, we are P3, so we're not doing bad. We are lap 9 out of 14. And we've got fresh stuff all around. So, if we pull it off correctly, we should be good. Unfortunately, we have some racers that are... Oh, are you kidding me? He bumped us off the track. They're really starting to game on us. Gain on us, not game on us. I'm not driving right now. This is the fast forward rewind system. I'm going to start from here. It's a fantastic system. I mean, you still need skill to race. That's for damn sure. But you just it just doesn't waste your time. Codemaster racing games don't waste your time. Okay, these weather conditions like affect it a lot. I did not realize like how heavily your racing is affected by the weather conditions. But I have never driven in the rain before in F1, and my God, it's so different. It's very difficult to drive in the rain. It's very slick. Very slick indeed. You have to adopt a completely new strategy. Oh God, that's bad. That's bad. I'm gonna start that again. Ha! There we go. And no, there's nothing fun about being a moderator. It's a very, very stressful thing. And it's a thankless job. How often do people, like, thank moderators for being moderators? Not very often. And not often enough, mate. Why does he hold his hand up like that? Because he's disgruntled. Like, he usually does it when someone bumps into me and is just like a reckless driver. Okay, we gotta watch out for cutting those corners, but I am not... Yeah, I know I've dropped into P5. I'm not faring well in the rain. I am definitely not a rain driver. Not at all. I know, wrong tires. Wrong tires. I can't change them, though. Damn it! Damn it! They knocked me off the track. I'm gonna do the turn again. Okay, that turn was a little better. Now they shouldn't be passing us. Oh crap, they are passing us.
Okay, this is Jeff, can you hear me? There's a fair amount of damage to the front wing. We suggest you come in as soon as possible.
It's getting bad out here.
You've moved up to 5th. That's P5.
Ooh. Oh, they're bumping us again. They're bumping us. They're... Holy crap.
Tires are locking.
Are you kidding me?
Moving the brake balance to the rear.
It's not easy, Ryan. It's gotta be a passion. That's for damn sure. If it's not a... Damn it! Damn it! Damn you! If it's not a true passion, it's not gonna happen. You can't. It's not something you can force. You can't just like wake up one day and decide it. I mean, I'm sure you can. I'm sure there are YouTubers that are like that, but I'm not like that. The people that I look up to on YouTube aren't like that. And the old school, the old way of doing it, it's not like that. It's really, god damn it, it's really popular recently for like people to like just get into it for the wrong reasons. It's easier than ever to get into, or seemingly so. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Oh god, I hate the rain. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. No, I'm using a PS4 controller. This is actually PS4 footage. Although I have played this game on the computer. Oh. 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 We've dropped to P9. We were in P1. We were easy P1. We were, like, maintaining that with no problems whatsoever. Are you kidding me? Everyone's struggling in these conditions. Yeah, everyone is struggling in these conditions. That is true. Okay. Damn it, they hooked us, they hooked us. God damn it. Damn you, you suck, Alonzo. You're right, my tires have 0 grip. This is so difficult. I can't even describe how difficult this is right now. Everyone else has the right tires. I have the wrong tires. Oh, I can do that? Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you, thank you. See, there's no, I'm gonna go back and rewind. There's no tutorial for this game, so I had no idea how to play it or how to do anything in it. Okay, let's flash back here. So, tires. Let's go with full wet tires. Wait, isn't this the pit area? No? No, that's not the pit area. Frame rate is 60 frames per second. Oh, that's not the... Wait. Yes, it is. I just turned it the wrong place. I need to turn over here. Okay. Not doing hot. We dropped down to P15 from P1.
Complete. Go now.
Excellent, thank you. Thank you, pit crew. And thank you, Massive Family, for telling me what tires to use. I did not know I could use my D-pad to change my tires. That is so radical.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
Oh yeah, this is much better. Still different than option tires in dry conditions, but whatever. Whatever. This is way superior. Okay, we're P19. Let's see how far we can get in 3 laps. Crap. Crap.
That move was reckless. We're lucky not to have been penalized.
Okay. So I made a reckless move and we may be penalized.
Laps worth of spare
and they're looking up if we'll be penalized right now. See, this game is not just about speed and reflexes, it's also about strategy. We should have switched to wet from option tires much sooner than we did. And that mistake has cost us this race. Okay, I should have slowed down a little faster. Yeah, my pit crew is super fast. They're awesome. Excellent, excellent.
Rosberg's in first place.
How do you ignore people in chat? I don't know if they can. Look for a drop-down arrow next to their name or next to their message and see if there's an option like that. I think you can only block users. But that's, or maybe that's just moderators that can block users. I don't know. Maybe like personal users can block users from seeing their messages. I don't know if that's an option.
Drivers next. Just 5 seconds separate you.
Move out of high fuel mix with the D-pad. I could, but I don't feel safe in stopping at the pit crew again. We only have 2 laps left, and we are P19. This race is screwed. This race is screwed, unfortunately. I can't believe we were P1 for the longest time until it started rating. We were P1.
4 laps in mix 3. He's going to attack.
Sorry for that bump. Very sorry. At least we're P18. We've moved up 1 position. It's going for a nice tight turn. Excellent. We're putting some distance between us and P19. Crap. You new to this game? Yeah, this is my first time playing it aside from yesterday. I have not played an F1 game before. I do enjoy racing games, usually not racing sims, so this is a very new and exciting experience for me. We were doing so well in the beginning, so well. I wish there was a tutorial, but unfortunately there's no tutorial in the game. And if I had known that I could switch to wet tires, I definitely would have done so. YouTube decides moderators for each stream, Ren0. They randomly select whoever is watching the stream, and like through their random number generation, they decide who will be moderator. God damn, Raul. Play Burnout. This game is not for you. Well, by that logic, there would be no F1 game, there would be no Forza, because no one would ever play them, because if people that are new to the game shouldn't play the game, then no new people would ever buy the game, because no one would ever get into it. I'm doing pretty decent, I think, for my first time playing it. If you disagree, then, I don't know, pick a new game that you haven't streamed before and play it and stream it. See how you do, mate! Oi! I'll bash your head and I swear me mum. Look at those umbrellas. Oh, that's cool. I just noticed the umbrellas.
You need to slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
Yep, I definitely went on that corner too fast. I know, Jeff.
Okay, the car should have lightened up plenty by now. We're down
And we're nearing the last lap. Unfortunately, we are still P18, and P17 is nowhere in sight. I know, we're almost 2 hours in. Huh, we're in P17. That's weird. Thought P17 wasn't anywhere in sight. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Still a decent turn. Split second. Yeah. Oh, God. I would say Split Second was probably the best racing game I've ever played as well. Just because, well, it's not really a racing game. You're racing against the clock. You're a stunt driver, and you're basically going through these humongous, awesome set pieces. There's explosions. There's attack helicopters coming after you. And all the while, you're either in like a badass Baja like truck or 4x4, or you could be in like a slick Lamborghini-looking vehicle. Nice sports car or a high-performance car. Split Second is a fantastic game. If you guys haven't like heard of it, check it out. There's also some cool like Terminator-y sequences where like these huge semis are rushing after you, and you have to be like taking your car and dodging these huge like explosive barrels that are tumbling out. Race winner's already decided. Oh, that turn was bad. I'm gonna use rewind. Okay, good. Just let up on this bend a little bit. Excellent. Press our foot back firmly onto the gas. Still, let's be cautious with these sharp corners. Excellent. We don't want to cut ourselves on that edge. Unfortunately, we are going to finish in P17, which is a far cry from P1, but again, they should have tutorials for new drivers. If I would have known that like we could switch to wet tires, we would be finishing in the top 4, I guarantee it. Maybe even P1. But still, I know it now, thanks to you guys in the chat room, and I have had a blast playing this. I honestly, like when I got the game yesterday, I wasn't sure how I was going to like it, but I knew one thing going in. I knew that I liked Codemaster.
Another great drive from Nico Rosberg sees the German bring his Mercedes home in first place to claim yet another win.
It really was a great performance, and one that I think will be remembered for a long time to come.
After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Well, unfortunately, we started out strong. We came out of the gate fantastic, raring and ready to go. We finished very poorly. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go to some seminars, read some audiobooks, maybe visit Reddit the Red Pill. I don't know. I just need to find out how to get tires wet, and I think those would probably be the best sources on wetting tires and making them very moist and soaked. But it's been fantastic, guys. If you enjoyed the live stream, don't forget to leave a like. This has been F1 2015. It came out today. It is available right now if you enjoyed. Check it out. At least give it a rental if you like what you saw, because it is a solid game, and it definitely surprised me, especially with Grid. The last Codemaster game, Grid, was kind of lackluster, but this definitely is not lackluster, and it has some cool features in it as well. Also, subscribe and join our massive gaming family. We'll be playing some interesting games very soon, like Handful Boyfriend, it's a pigeon dating sim. We're gonna be playing a pigeon dating simulator. It's an all-new low or an all-new high, depending how you look at it. And also, Street Fighter V beta very soon. That'll be the 23rd. Take care, guys! And as always, game massively. See you soon.
Massive, live on YouTube around 4 p.m. EST, Monday, Thursday, Friday. Follow for notifications.